The indie scene is all about enjoying games that feel a bit different, so it's always nice to see games that roll the dice in all areas to move in that direction. Necro Story has a distinctive and almost illustrated storybook art style, an unusual main character and story with you being a necromancer, and combat that plays out in a pretty unique way. Is that enough to make it noteworthy? For most people, I'd say that's a matter of taste. The bread and butter element of this game is its distinctive combat, which mixes together some tactical elements with you being able to position your fighters on the field, turn-based ones where your allies and minions will attack after a cooldown, and then adds a splash of active bits to keep you engaged. At the beginning, you'll choose what style of mage you'll play as, and that does start you out with a slightly different feel, but for the most part, once you begin playing, you'll be able to tweak things, so you can roughly be anything if you want to try different spells. With your limited pool of mana, you'll have some spells to cast that have various effects, whether summoning a minion, doing some sort of damage, or whatever. You'll also have the option to perform a pretty weak physical attack as well, but the main thing you'll want to do is keep an eye on enemies who are about to die, so you can suck up the souls before they can get away. With enough of those, you'll then eventually be able to use some of your former enemies as units of your own, which can make you quite formidable. The thing is, you'll really need to enjoy the combat since you'll be spending quite a lot of time with it. And outside of that, there really isn't anything incredible here. The story has some humor and moments, and you'll have the option to explore and try to find some better gear if you're willing to follow some signs and face added dangers. But the experience really lives or dies based on the combat. What tweaks you make to your necromancer does add some flavor, but for the most part, the differences feel minor. I give credit for simply being a bit different, but it won't be for everyone. Overall, my final score for the game ended up being a 7.5. And if you're interested in picking it up, it's currently available on the Switch eShop for $14.99. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this review. And if you'd like more information or ideas of indie games worth checking out on Switch, be sure to click on the link provided in the description. Until next time.